So today I'll be talking about a very special program that your grade school is going to start. I'll give you a brief about it, and then I will show you the online platform. Ma'am, could you please let me share my screen?
Yes, ma'am. Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So I hope everybody can see the virtual learning resources screen.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Obviously in today's scenario, the physical access to a lot of things has been curtailed, especially when it comes to books, whether they are for academic learning or leisure or fun. So that is why this virtual learning resources are playing such a big role, and Scholastic has got something very, very interesting for you, which will help you to keep the learning momentum of the children going. Now, of course, as I saw, the school is already doing things for that to happen, but there is a need to keep children engaged with meaningful material, and at the same time, apart from learning about certain subjects or concepts, it's important that reading skills are developed, because that is something which is the bedrock, as you can say, foundation of learning. There has been immense amount of research done on reading by experts, institutions, organizations. We'll just take a brief look. What are the certain pertinent facts that research has thrown up? So obviously, very big one. Everybody knows about it. It's little, kind of, when you say something too many times, it kind of loses its sheen. But reading ability actually impacts all areas of academic achievement. It is not only about English or speaking in English. It's about comprehension, which impacts all topics. When we say reading is a skill, so it needs to be practiced, and the more children read, more frequently they better readers. So and consistency.
And there is a bit of lag in your voice. Maybe it could be the network issue, but if you can come closer to the microphone.
I think Archana ma'am's network has some problem. Vibu sir, you are there?
I think that he would have muted himself. Ma'am got wrong. So
we are so much dependent on network till now.
Mute.
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah. So what I'll do is, maybe we can turn off the videos. Can we turn off the videos for the participants?
Turn off the video from the participants.
They will have.
Yeah, so that the bandwidth is not
okay.
affected.
So parents, if you can turn off your videos, that may also help. If we will also turn off, so all of us can turn off the videos. Everybody can turn off your videos, please. Thank you.
Thank you. Am I audible now, sir? Is it okay?
Yes, it's better, ma'am.
Okay.
Parents,
so
please
as we were just
your videos. Parents, please turn off your videos. Video बंद कर दीजिए.
I will continue. Let's see how it goes.
Yes.
So as I was just mentioning, reading is a skill. So obviously, like any other skill, it needs to be practiced, and through practice, you become better at it. So consistency, regularity, frequency are something very important when it comes to reading skill development. Third thing is reading books that match the ability, the reading ability. It's not the grade or the standard that your child in, because in one single grade there will be children of varying reading abilities, and it's very important if you want them to generate, you know, love for reading, inculcate reading habit for your life, then it is important that they read books which match their reading ability, and that gradually will help them increasing that ability. Strong readers have higher content knowledge and perform better in school. No mystery in that, obviously, because they are strong readers, they can read more, they can gain more knowledge, they understand better, and also they can express their ideas, their work in a more meaningful manner, which obviously is what the school is always looking for. So these are certain things which are known commonly, but I just wanted to give it a brush up, so that that's what our background is. That is the reason why we are going to talk about a resource which is online uh, about reading skill development. And of course, the now there are so many things you are going to do online. Question does come, it has to be easy for children and parents to use. It has to be entertaining, because you want children to sit and pay attention, take interest in it. So entertainment and engagement is what these three things will give us progressive readers. So let's take a look at what it is that we are talking about. So this is a program called BookFlix. It is for the pre-primary to standard 2 or 3 children. And it is a very, very unique kind of a program, in a way that it has stories and interesting non-fiction ebooks. So it gives a 360-degree view to the children. It combines, animated videos. Now children love to watch cartoons and stories on the in an animated version. They like to listen to it. So that's why the story books are there, which are classic storybooks, very well-known stories, and they are coupled with non-fiction ebooks. So you are listening, you are reading, and you are also gaining knowledge. So a concept is introduced to a nice, beautiful video story without any GAN as such. And then there is a related non-fiction ebook which gives the factual information. What it does basically to connect children to the real world, but in a very interesting, non-threatening, child-friendly way. It reinforces, of course, reading skills, because there is a read-along option. It gives you, the correct pronunciation. It helps understand the fluency required, how to read, fluently. Vocabulary help is given, and also there are very, very interesting and simple games to play, which are based on both the books. So how it is arranged, the collection is arranged in a thematic way. Now, as you can see, there are 9 themes over here, and all of them are very popular themes, not only in terms of learning, but also in terms of interest. Children love to know about things around in their world, especially in this early age. So as you can see, every topic or every story is in a paired fashion. So this is a story, maybe it says zin zin zin, a violin, some story about a violin or a violin player. And then there is a fictional ebook which talks about sound. So this is something you watch as a video animation, and this is what you read with the help of read along if you want. And as such, there are more than 100 pairs of fiction and non-fiction ebooks. So if what you can do is you can simply select any of these categories. If I selected animals and nature, very popular topic for the young children, this is how the screen will look. There will be more pairs. This is just an first page, as you can say. Here you can see the books are arranged in a pair format. You can pick any pair that you want. Right now this is about discovery, exploration, so it doesn't matter which pair or which book you select. Of course your school will be taking it in a guided manner. They can recommend a certain pair for a certain week, which can match with the units that they are teaching in the school, and this becomes a very very interesting extension activity for you. So as you can see, it says watch the story and read the book. You can of course select to read the book first and watch the story later. The choice is yours, but watching the story will keep children engaged in it. So this will be an animated story. There is as I said, this I will show you the actual video and the games, everything online on the online platform. There is something interesting here when we say about thematic approach and how it is closely related to the teaching in the class of a particular subject. So you can see some pairs I'm just showing as an example. This is this talks about, there's a story on rain, and then it talks about the weather. This is about moon. So this ebook will be factual information about the moon. This is about five senses. The story is the new animal. So a new animal is there, and through that animation you're just coming to know different facts about it. And the ebook gives factual information or non-fiction information about the five senses. Similarly, this is about hygiene, again a topic which is taught at this age and today's need, as you can say. So likewise, this is something you can either do with your children, explore things with them, or the school will be able to guide you in that manner. So it will be connected to your EVS topics, your English teaching through the games, comprehension activities, etc. And of course, you're connecting the children to the real world, as I said. So now what I'll do is I will take you to the online platform to show you how this is actually done. So you will be getting a username and password, all of you. And you can just, this is the link which you will be getting, and you can enter your username and password and simply log in. So when you log in, you will be, sorry. This is the screen that you will get. You click on BookFlix and it will take you to the BookFlix collection. So you can start, you can skip the intro if you don't want. Otherwise, when you start it, it will take you to the screen and you can listen to the voiceover.
Watch a video and have some fun. Read a book online is so much fun. Play with these toys. Listen to me.
So here you can see the categories are all here. Let us go to the ABCs and 1, 2, 3 category. This is sort of beginning at this age. And I want to show you this very funny, nice book. This is about ABC, the basic of learning for the pre-primary children. And this is a story cum song. I will just show you. You can go on the full screen mode.
Ma'am, audio, I think you need to share the audio also from the computer settings. You need to.
I have done it.
Audio is not, you're not able to hear it right now.
Audio is not, you're
Yeah,
not.
yeah, we're not hearing it.
I have done the share of it.
Have you shared the computer audio?
Okay, let's. Yeah, I have.
I think maybe
Using the computer.
disable and enable it again. Maybe that.
You are the host. Can you do that? I don't.
No, I don't think I will have that setting.
Let's see.
I may.
Can you hear now?
Just a minute. No, I can't hear it. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
I'll meet you at the top of the coconut tree.
We just want to, notice, want you all to notice as the singer or narrator's name, they will be highlighted. So, it's very easy for the children to follow it while they are watching. And also, particularly in this example, is that the letters are capital when they appear on the screen. But when they are in the video, they are the lowercase letters. So types are very subtly shown, and children understand that it is the same letter.
FG, I'll meet you to the top of the coconut tree. Chicka chicka boom boom. Will there be enough
So
room?
basically, all the letters
Yeah, ma'am.
come till Z, and then they fall down. Yeah. And then there are once again the capital letters come in. They come in as their parents or their uncles and aunties, and they kind of help the fallen letters. So it's a very fun way of making the letters come alive for the children, and they remember that it is capital letters, small letters. Similarly, now, if you look at the non-fiction book, now that was the video story. If we go into the read the book, this is where the non-fiction book will appear. Now, in this case, this book is all about riddles. So you can just here, once again, you can go onto the full screen mode, and with the arrow, you can turn the pages. Give me a moment. Yeah. You can start the read along here. You can slow the speed.
There are alphabet riddles all through this book. Do you think you can solve them?
Now
Come
this is
take
the
a
page,
look.
and this is the riddle.
It's red and it's sweet. It grows on a tree. It starts with an A. Crunch munch. What
You
can it
pause
be?
whenever you want.
It is sewn to a sweater, a coat, or a dress. It starts with a B.
As you can
What's
see, the
it
clue is
called?
also
Can
here
you
in the
guess?
picture itself. So children can, guess it just looking at the picture. So you are connecting the beginning sound and you're also developing vocabulary. And here, of course, very small children may not be able to read every word. So you can use the read aloud option, or you can read it on its
It is sewn
your
to a
children.
sweater, a coat, or a dress. It's B. What's it called?
So
Can you
likewise, there will
guess?
be a riddle for all the letters in the alphabet. Later, then you can play certain games.
Read the clue below. Click on the word it matches. Match all the words to uncover a
So
picture.
these games will be
A light meal.
dependent on both the books, right? And if you see this clue can be heard or read. Okay, it is your choice. And when you move it,
Race.
this word can also be
Build.
read aloud. So a light meal, if I say
Salt.
snack,
Snack.
yes.
Nice work.
A plant with a long climbing stem.
Suppose I don't answer this wrong, right?
Race. Oops, try
All
again.
it will say that, you can try again. It's very, as I can say, it's not about assessment, correct, right or wrong. It is to encourage children to, go through the entire exercise and understand what they had learned previously in the book. So now, naturally, all these words must have appeared somewhere
Race.
in both the books. Second activity is about fact or
Read the
fiction.
sentence below. Is it fact or fiction? Click on a button to give your answer. The letters of the alphabet
Basically,
can
this
sing
is
and
just
talk.
to make children imagine what can happen, what cannot happen. This is actually a very important comprehension skill, which is useful later in terms of compare and contrast or facts and fiction. And this is something which they are exposed to a very early stage and in a very interesting manner. And the clues are also very easy to understand. Even if they can't read it, if they listen to it, they can get it. Last activity is about sequencing.
Look at these 3 pictures. What happened first? Drag that
Once
picture
again,
to the
here
yellow
also
box.
you can see the microphone icon, so that this entire sentences can be read if children don't remember, and then they can drag and drop whatever they feel is the correct thing happened first. So this didn't happen first, so that's why it didn't go there. So and likewise will
What
go on.
happened next?
Play these activities
To
as
the
many times
purple
as you
box.
want, or you can change the sequence whichever way your child is more comfortable with. You can do this. The very important or very interesting thing that we have here, apart from what is given in the activity page, we have explore the web. So these are very, very interesting websites which Scholastic editors have selected, and they are from, they are vetted websites, curated websites, safe websites for children. And you can, as you can see, suppose this particular thing is from British Council's website. So you are practicing your alphabet skills with games, activities, and a dictionary. So simply if you click go, it will take you to that particular site, and you can have more fun, more songs. There may be songs, there may be more video stories, and so on and so on. There are a lot of things that can just show you. So here are basically short videos. So what you have seen, you can again go in a deeper way and look at the additional research. You can say activity or work. So the topics you can just, if you have a printing facility, you can print out and have the dot to dot activity done by the children, which is like something you really enjoy. Right? And this way you can see there is a treasure trove of resources that are available to you absolutely. Again, here you can see PBS is very popular.
Ma'am, she got muted actually. Ma'am, just a minute. I think you're not able to. Yeah, ma'am. Can you hear
Yeah.
us?
I
Okay.
think I lost the connection in between.
Okay. Okay.
Now, can you see the screen with the
Yes. Yes.
resources? So basically what I was saying is you can have, these are just, games and activities and worksheets you can easily download, have them, with your children, or you can also, there may be videos from National Geographic or NASA, or many other educational sites which will take you to maybe a virtual tour of a museum or a zoo. There is a lot of available here which will be able to which will help you to keep your children engaged and interested, not only this particular topic, but overall you can do a lot of things with them, because now they are at home and you want to give them some engagement and interesting things to do. Additionally, there is another feature. This talks about the authors and the illustrators. Now, curious children would, I'm sure, would like to know about who wrote this book, how it is written, who are the people who drew the picture. So all these things you can talk about, or you can read it out, and this helps to generate that interest in reading and in books. So this is a beautiful resource which you can use at all times, whenever first of all, it is very easy to use and can be used on any device. This is wherever you have internet connectivity, you can use it. I would of course advise not to use the smartphones, but any larger screen would be very helpful. You can even use the smart TV, so that it's like taking out some TV time watching cartoons. So instead of that, you would be watching BookFlix story and reading the book. And it can be a nice family time also. If you really do the activities from explore the web, it will give you many ideas to not just learn the particular topic, but overall widen your children's horizon, give them a wide view of the world. So any questions about anything that I showed or spoke about? I think now would be your time.
Parents, yeah, ma'am, can you unmute yourself and then ask? Yeah.
Yeah, you can unmute, or you can type in the chat box if.
Yeah, ma'am, please go ahead.
Hey, hi, this is Minnie here.
Yes.
Yeah. So one question that I had was, when you are sending content, would it be customized as per class, or is this accessible for all class groups?
So this is accessible to everybody, every book and every pair. But as I was saying, so you can explore, read whatever you want. But when the school is taking it in connection with your lessons, so at that point of time, I am sure they will be suggesting a particular pair for a particular day or a particular week. But it is accessible otherwise, all the books.
Can it be cast to the TV?
Yeah, ma'am. So
Yes, it
any
can.
yeah. So, ma'am, any Zoom app or this app can be cast to TV, provided that we have the.
Yeah, sir. I tried once. It's cast in TV.
Yeah.
See, if it is a smart TV which is connected to the internet, you can directly access BookFlix from the TV.
In that case, no issues. But if
Otherwise, from your mobile, you can cast.
Yeah, if projection, if the facility is there, you can project it on the TV.
Okay, thank you.
And it will be a better experience on the TV, especially for the story.
Ma'am, how to explore the web video just now you last showed, I mean, how to go there?
Yeah, so you can just pick up one of the pairs And this is where the link is, explore the web. So if you clicked over here, this is how it will come. So now that story was about bears. So if you can see here, there are activities related to bears.
Okay, thank you.
Here, as I was just saying, this is National Geographic video, National Geographic channel. So wherein mother grizzly bear teaches her cubs about salmon fishing. So this is a real life video which you can watch.
So, recording.
Yes.
So, ma'am, there is so everyone can access everything, right? I mean,
Yes.
okay.
Once you have the user ID and password, everyone, whoever has that can access.
So basically, we have to tie this to our syllabus so that the allocation happens on a weekly level, and
Yes.
And children can see it accordingly instead of going all over the books. We will schedule that up with our process, or we define a guideline that one pair a week or something like that.
Yeah, in general, I'm sure you have seen the lesson plans. I don't know how much detail you have gone into it. So it will give you one pair. You can take it over a period of a week. Also.
Yeah.
Where is written lesson plan? Where is the lesson plan in this?
Lesson plans are available for the school.
Okay. Will be given.
So you can see like lesson plan and additional resources and tools. So
yeah.
The school can download those lesson plans and use them.
Ma'am, you mentioned that there is a pair that one is the fictional one, which is a story, and another is the fact one. So I cannot read the fictional one. I mean, there is just a story. I have to play it, but I cannot read it. It's not in the book format like the factual one. Is it?
No, you can read the words when they appear while the story is playing.
Yeah, but the chances are the kids will focus more on the the video.
That is the actually intention. The intention is exactly that the children will take interest in the story, because as I said, this story then connects with the non-fiction book. So here we want them to get interested. We want to grab their attention. We want them to sit through for 5 minutes, 10 minutes without moving, and then then read the ebook. And all these books are based on very popular actual books. So if you want, you can maybe download it or purchase it from Amazon or your local library. Most of these books are available.
Ma'am, there is and another question that I had. Sorry, I interrupted someone. Actually, like my son is in senior KG and he can read simple words, rhyming words and all. So, do you have a gradation kind of in the app that I can expose him to some books and he will be able to read by himself, something like that?
So, ma'am, for this, your school will be able to help out, because as I said, each pair comes with a lesson plan, and that lesson plan gives detailed outline what are the learning outcomes, what would be the skills attached for every pair. And that is why, as sir was saying, that maybe we will prescribe certain books at a certain point of time, and that particular book parents can use to extend the learning. So as of now, if you want, just explore. In fact, that will help you much more to find out which book your child can read, or which topic he likes, what interests him more.
Okay.
Ma'am, I have one question. Is there any way that without video also we can just give simple words to the kids, like early beginner learners, they can say like AT-AT, CAT, or whatever such words in a form of sentences or a book with small letters, small words, I mean.
So the activities will have particularly these activities in the Explore the Web. There you will have n number of such worksheets and activities which can be in the form of a single word, or draw and color and all those things. So those you can use.
Ma'am, can you please repeat again where that lesson plan can be accessed?
Lesson plan, of course, I would advise that the schools should be using it, but there's this icon, and this is where you can go to the.
Hello. Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, actually, I came late in the meeting. I want to ask that what is the link name and how to log in?
Those details will be sent to you by the school, ma'am. Your login ID and the link will be sent by the school.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Ma'am, one question, please.
Yes.
Can we take a subscription, individual subscription for the elder kids?
नीचे रखो ऐसे नीचे रखो हाँ ऐसे रखो
Can take a individual subscription also.
Okay. What is the process, ma'am?
आपका भी हो गया बराबर?
Guys,
for that, ma'am,
आपका हो गया बराबर? तो आप उधर हो जाओ. हो गया?
I think somebody is speaking very loudly. Okay, so for that, what you can do is, Emma ma'am, you can get in touch with her, and she will let us know if you want prescription, and for the older kids, we will then help you.
So, ma'am, if somebody is within up to 5th grade, right? We are working on that. If we are looking at up to 5th grade, we can look at part of the CIA process. So we'll discuss that separate.
No, sir. I am looking for higher standard for 7th onwards.
Okay. All right. So we are working with them on up to 5th grade also. So we'll let you know. We'll connect you with them. So no problem.
Yeah. So you can just get in touch with them, and they will let us know.
Sure. Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Sir, I have a question.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Actually, as ma'am said, that we can use it on smart TV. But I tried BookFlix on my smart TV, but it is not working. They're saying
you will need a user ID and password.
Yeah, I tried it.
So, ma'am, what is the issue? Are you able to cast the other application on smart TV?
Not actually. I tried a Zoom also, but it is not.
No. Can you connect your TV to the internet?
Yeah. Wi-Fi is available on my TV.
So you can go into the browser and directly access the link.
Yeah. I did that only. I entered a password and ID also, but it is saying something wrong with the something error is coming.
Maybe, ma'am, the technical specification, there might be some issue, but otherwise.
With me also. Ma'am, that happened. That happened with us also. Couple of time it was not taking. Then you need to just put the correct ID and password, and it works.
Ma'am, C is a caps actually. There is a C caps in that word.
Password
on mobile, ma'am, it is working properly. But as soon as I switch that to this TV, it is not displaying that unauthentication error, and sometimes the certification is not found error. It is displaying.
So, ma'am, Archana ma'am, is there a support number or something that we can, or how do we solve some of these technical issues? Is there a technical assistant?
Sir, actually, there is, when it comes to smart TVs, there are so many variants and there are so many different types of, technical specifications. This program obviously is developed for the laptop or the smartphones, where their browser is the base. The television, whether it's smart TV or not, it is not exactly using the same kind of network or the same platform. So there may be issues, but at least I have used it. I haven't really faced any issues. Only help is us. I mean, there is no other help as such. in terms of technical this thing. But generally speaking, we have not really experienced any obstacle as far as viewing the platform is concerned. So
so
maybe
ma'am,
it's a
we
very
will
specific
share screenshot of the error with you.
Yeah,
Then
so,
you can.
if anybody will have problems, they can share with us, and sir can also.
Yeah, so maybe that can clarify what exactly is the issue.
Yeah, we
Thank
will
you.
try it once again and
Sure, ma'am.
let you know.
Sure.
Ma'am, unable to get that lessons option. Can you just tell it once
Ma'am,
again? Where is it?
if you see on the screen here, right top right corner, you see an apple kind of a
Yes.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you clicked on that, this is what you will get.
I did it just simultaneously with you, but it's still not seen. I mean,
no, you will not get it because mine is a teacher or admin login. As I said, this is for schools and teachers use.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
This that you don't get in the free ID. This is mine is a paid account. Any more questions? Are there any more questions, or am I audible?
Hello, ma'am. I have one question.
Yes.
So as of now, for the subscription, we have to wait for school only, right, to get the ID and password?
Yes. Yes. We'll be generating for everybody. We'll share those with the school, and then the school will share.
So prior to
All
the, so either on the orientation or prior, we will share that with IM.
Sorry?
Okay, sir.
I didn't hear what you said.
Yeah, we will share that with the parents.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very much, ma'am, for coming and sharing all the information. I think.
Most welcome, ma'am.
So
happy to help.
I have personally checked this all books, and the books are superb. And even the explore the web, that part when we are going, we can find so many things.
Yes, it's amazing.
It's amazing.
It's very nice.
So we tell parents that you can reduce the TV time. You can actually now stop the TV and switch to this, because
Exactly.
at least in this selected material is going.
Yes.
Children are having selected material. So
that is important.
Yeah, without any advertisement, that is another thing. So this is really good for all children.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank
you
you
for
very
the
much.
feedback.
Thank you, ma'am.
And
thank you very much, ma'am. And thank you all the parents.
Thank you, parents, for your patience and your time.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
We'll all have fun using this.
Sure. Even I love to watch and see all these stories. I'm also enjoying the stories. Thank you.
It's very interesting. Bye, bye, everybody. Have a nice weekend.
Bye. You can do bye bye. Bye bye. Thank you, Archana ma'am, and bye. So all children.
Ma'am, you have a dog here. Yes,
Okay, so all of you, we will be waiting for your bucket. Today we could not make this bucket. Yes, can you please make the bucket? Can you please make the bucket?
and have the stars and add the stars also there. Okay. All right.
So we'll be waiting for the pictures, okay?
Yes, class, ma'am.
Bye.
बकेट ती बकेट बनवली आहे. तू दिवसभरात जे काही चांगले काम करतेस ना, कुणाला हेल्प करतीस, आजीला हेल्प करतीस, कुणाला पाणी देतीस, कुणाला हसवतीस, कुणाला तरी खेळवतीस, बाळाला तू सांभाळतीस, जे जे काही तू चांगलं काम करतीस ना, ते चांगलं काम लिहायचं. मी आज हे केलं म्हणून लिहायचं, त्या बकेटमध्ये टाकायचं. म्हणजे ती बकेट काय झाली पाहिजे, तुझ्या चांगल्या कामांनी भरून गेली पाहिजे. बरोबर आहे. पण तू कुणाला तरी उलट बोललीस, मग अशी वाईट काम असतात की नाही हे. कुणाला तरी
Good
उलट
explanation, ma'am.
वाटलं असं वाटलं, कुणाला नाही तू काम कर म्हणलं तर तू नाही बोलली, अभ्यास कर बोलले तर नाही बोलली, असं तर हे काय बॅड गोष्टी. बॅड गोष्टींनी आपल्याला आपली बकेट भरायची आहे का? नाही. तर टीचरने सांगितले की आज एक बकेट बनवा आणि त्या बकेटमध्ये गुड थिंग्स.
Okay, bye bye children.
Bye, ma'am.
Good explanation, Prisha's mom, Vishali ma'am. Good explanation. We all were listening to it.
Okay, sorry. Thank you.
Good.
Thank you, ma'am, for explaining. I think this is needed actually.
Yeah. Okay, bye bye everyone.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Write it every day, okay? How you filled your bucket, okay? Bye bye.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Bye.
Thank you so much.
Bye bye.
Bye.